Hey there, I'm trusting that this is working and you can see me. I am Kim Kasparian, Success Genie here. And today we are talking about helping you create the cash flow in your business that you have been dreaming and scheming for. So this video and invitation to watch the series of videos that I have planned for you for the next 7 days is to address why your business that you love and you have built from nothing is stressing you out. So in our previous video that we did yesterday, that is on this page, gave you an introduction onto why I'm choosing to spend the next 9 days with you, giving you information that you need to make decisions that are right for you about growing your business. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I'm just tired of all the noise and everyone seducing everyone into tricks and funnels and systems that may be fine, but blindly investing in things that you don't know that fit you and the lifestyle you're building and the business that you want to grow, I call that being seduced into the stupid. And there's a lot of stupid going on. My message is really simple. Success is your birthright. If you were born, you have a right to feel successful. Success is not something you achieve, it's something you receive. And be honest, it's something you already are. And when you operate from this place and you grow your business from this space, everything works out, even when crazy stuff is happening all over your plans. So I am known to my clients as a success genie because when I teach this philosophy and they get it and they actually apply what I'm going to give you today, they're like, Kim, it's like magic. Things start showing up. I feel better. I start creating what's taken me like months and years to do. That's right. Because no one has taught you how to align with what you want. We're all on the crazy train of doing, getting better, working harder, yada, 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 yada. I got a question for you. How's it working? So yes, you're making money. Yes, you're serving clients. Yes, you might even have a waiting list of people waiting to work from you. However, if you're being honest and you're still watching, you are not living the dream. You are not living the envisioned lifestyle that you imagined when you started this business. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. None of us understood in the beginning how much work really goes into a business because we come from a career where most of the stuff is done for us. We focus on one thing and we're great at it. We start our business because we're so great at it. We think we can do it better if we're not being told, the opposite of what to do. I know when I started in sales as a 16-year-old and as a 20-year-old, I just, after like the end of my 20s, I just got tired of being hired to do what I did better than anybody, but was always told you can't do it that way. And then they'd be wondering why the results weren't there. So I decided to start out on my own and teach people what I knew that would work, which was like building relationship, tripling your sales in 90 days, and doing it my way. And it was wonderful. And I was successful. And I got to the point where I had clients and making money, but at some point it felt like a job. Instead of feeling blessed, I felt stressed. And it's the journey of every entrepreneur. So you're not alone and it's not your fault. And it's okay if you're like, I know I'm doing great, but I hate it. Welcome to the pivot. Welcome to the breakthrough. And what I want to discuss with you today is why that's happening, because you've done everything right. You've read all the books, you've taken all the classes, you invested in everything that everyone's been telling you and selling to you. But deep down, you're not happy. You feel like you've got a job that's more demanding than the one that you left. You're stressed all the time. You never have time for you. And even though you want to grow your business, you're like, oh my God, if I have to do one more thing, I'm going to scream. Okay. Instead of screaming, I want you to start dreaming. Today's action, I promise you to keep these videos short. One of the main reasons why business owners don't grow beyond themselves, or worse, they burn it all down or it capsizes, is because they never created a plan that worked for them. You never created a plan that worked for you. How can you say that, Kim? Because you're watching this video and your head has been bobbing up and down like, yes, I'm successful, but I'm stressed and I'm not enjoying it. Exactly. Because you never took the time until now to create a plan. And I know you hear this all the time, and I'm not talking about a business plan. Okay. Yes, I will teach you how to do that. I'm going to be introducing and offering you some time to spend with me in a Zoom room at the end of this, quality time to actually do the business plan. And because I promised the series is, cash flow roadmap to 2022. But here's what I do differently. Here's how I approach business and making money different than most coaches. If you want to make money, you got to stop focusing on the money. If you want to live the dream, you got to stop focusing on doing all the time. The work isn't what you think. And the problem isn't what you think either. It's not the clients, it's not the economy, it's not the cash flow. It's your mindset. You have created no space for your success to come reside in your life. But you're like, Kim, I'm doing all these things. I know. But have you taken the time? I know I didn't until I was like laid out and forced to think this way. So it's okay if this is new to you or you're like, what? This is not natural. What I'm speaking to you feels counterintuitive because what you want to do is hustle, 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 move, power through. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just showing you a different way. And I know you've written business plans before. I know you've written goals. And without this component, it's all just words on paper. Because let's face it, how many goals have we set that we never even achieved? Okay? Just think about it. We've all written goals. We've all set goals. But like how many of those goals actually happened? Because of this, what I'm going to tell you now. Better than a business plan is a life plan. And once you have a life plan, you can create a business plan because your business needs to fit in your life. Let me know if that's a new concept to you. You're like, what? You are not building a business. Hear me. If you are even thinking about growing a business beyond yourself, very few of us woke up when we were little and said, hey, I want to start a business. No, you dreamt of a life. And the problem is you're not living that. Even if you have it, you're not living it. Today, I want you to think about the lifestyle you really want to be having. I want you to think, how do you want your day to go every day? How do you want to live your life? This is today's success play. I have in Accelerate, we have a life grid, right? It's nine areas of your life: career, spiritual, emotional, social, relationship, family. I can share it with you. I'll share the categories in this post. I'll share it with you in below. I want you to imagine you've got all the cash flow you could ever need. It's like you have an open checkbook. The money's not an issue anymore. You love your business. There's a category for your business, what you want your business to look like and feel like. But there's also 8 other quadrants of your life that if you're a busy business owner caught in the hustle, you might not have spent a lot of time there lately. If you want to create consistent cash flow and you want to turn your job, because that's what you have right now, a wonderfully self-owned job, into a cash machine, this is where we start. We're going to start with you and what you want. And you want more than a business. You want more than a job. You have a dream, you have a calling. There's things that you want to enjoy before you go home. I want you to write that down today. Take away the money constraint, take away the time constraint. If you could, when I talked in my last video, you're speaking in these videos. When I talk to you, I'm talking to you not as Kim Kasparian, the business ninja. I'm talking to you as a spiritual warrior, genie that I am. And I am the genie asking you, if I could wave my magic wand, blink, okay? And you could be living the exact lifestyle that you've always wanted right now. Show me, show you. Write it down and start with how you want to start your day all the way to how you want to finish your day. This is the beginning of creating your cash flow machine. Once we have your life structure set up the way you want to, the way you need it to be, and I'm not talking about your retirement, I'm talking about right now. If you have small kids, your life is going to be different than if you have kids already grown and launched. You're going to have a different life if you're single versus being married. So start with the life, start from where you are right now. If you could work your life and have money too, and have everything be okay, how would you set up your life to work? How would you set up your life to work? Only then can we look at your business and see which business model would work for you. Only then can we look at systems and strategies and tactics to decide, discern what would make sense for you right now. You know you want to make 6 figures, great. Or you're on your way to 7, great. In future videos, we'll talk about how many hours a week do you want to work? How many hours a week do you want to work? Because if you are feeling forced to work a certain amount of hours, you have a job. You have a job. And you've been operating your business like a job. I'm asking you today, from this day forward, to start living your life and growing your business like a genie. And I'm going to show you. All right. So today, write down, design your life the way you want it to be, not the way you're tolerating it to be. You can reach out to me on this page. Also, I invite you to come join Business Owners Growing to 7 Figures. Business Owners Growing to 7 Figures. It's our free Facebook group where we have a community of like-minded people just like you. And I offer hands-on help in the group. You can reach out to me. You can have me review things. You can have me look at things. You can ask me questions just because you are a member of the group. It's important to do this today over the next few days because this is going to be the foundation, right, that I'm going to use to invite you into a Zoom room. I'm going to set the date today. I had some things that needed to be worked out to help you put all these pieces together. And actually, at the end of the day, you will leave that room, that Zoom room with a cash flow roadmap for 2022. But it's not just going to be a piece of paper with a lot of ideas on it and with goals that you're never going to hit. It's going to be real. It's going to feel wonderful. And you are going to know that you're going to have fun getting it done. So until tomorrow, today, I just want you to think and design a life that you would be so excited to live. That's the beginning of your cash flow machine.